I am not Goggins. But I don't have to be. To stay consistent, run every day. Another beautiful 5:30 run. Stomach feels all messed up. Oh, my gut's all wrong. My feet hurt. I feel sick and tired. Oops. Staying at it. Gotta keep going.
Man, this is crazy. So I got this at some grocery store. I think Market Basket or something like that. 4 servings per container, 15 calories, right? A lot of nutrition, but you get some potassium, you get fiber, right? But dude, look at all the salad. Look at all this shit. This right here is, what is that, 15 times 4, 60. This is 60 calories. This heaping, this is like 4 cups of fucking shit. And then this right here, 2 tablespoons is 130. So 2 tablespoons of this is worth twice as much as that. So like thoughtless snacking, just to 130 calories right there for one of these bars. For one Nutri-Grain bar, it'll take you 30 seconds to eat, if that, maybe 15. Brother, it's crazy. Eating healthy is so much better. There's all that good stuff in there versus one Nutri-Grain bar.
So, making some lemon water. I've replaced a lot of my beverages throughout the day with coffee, which I find myself wanting less and less of, or with lemon water. I've got a big gallon jug here. Stick a lemon in there, fill it full of water, shake her up. It's good for the day. I have a lot to say on my run today. Today's run felt kind of light, to be honest. It felt like I don't know, like compensatory. Like I felt like I was doing it instead of something else, which maybe a longer run or a harder run or another run. I probably could have gone for 2 today. I probably should have gone for 2 today, but I didn't. So there's that. But overall, pretty good day. I didn't eat as good as I should have eaten. I definitely could have eaten better. Everybody shit, didn't go wild. Got my run in, got my water going. I still, my body feels like it's getting better in some areas. Right? I certainly feel better. The weight's not going down as much as I'd like, but I'm not too concerned about that because I know I'm gaining muscle on top of it. I can feel it. I feel a lot of muscle in my arms, and my chest, and my legs, and my core. All those muscles that you use when you're running. You don't even realize that you kind of use your arms a lot when you're running. Not a lot, but more than you would if you weren't running, So, at the very least, you're swinging your arms back and forth for a half hour, 45 minutes, which is quite some time. So, I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt in there too. This is rosemary. Salt, a little bit of rosemary. We're gonna be good, man. We're not gonna be down on ourselves today. We're not gonna be down on the world today. We're just gonna keep going after it. Tomorrow's gonna be another great day of going after it and getting after it and getting it. And we're gonna be fucking Gucci, dude. We're living life, yo. I'm not done yet. I can do more. So I'm out here right now, running. Pretty fucking cold. Pretty fucking late. Pretty fucking windy. it's my second run of the day. I already got one in earlier. Now I'm trying to get a second one in. I'm not trying. I'm getting a second one in. But I'm gonna do a different path this time. It's windy, dude. It's fucking freezing. I'm gonna go on my road, down, back up, back down, back up. So I think, yeah, it's up and down twice. That should be about 3.4 miles. See if I can put them in. I mean, it's pretty fucking shitty conditions right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not feeling it. But let's see. I'm worried about a branch falling on me or some shit. Hopefully that don't happen. Woo. It's cold. I mean, I don't know, I went for that run earlier, and I felt good. Pushed myself a little bit, got the miles in, but I don't know. It just felt like I had a little bit more in me. I don't want to quite throw in the towel yet. And I thought, you know what? I'll go for one more. I think when I was starting the series for myself, I was looking at it like hitting those 2-3 mile runs a day. But I'm thinking I might just start trying to get it all in one. You know? 5 miles, 6 miles, man. It's only gonna take me about an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes at most. That's not really pushing myself. That's walking a little bit, you know, kind of mixing it up. So, we'll see, you know? Let's see, what the future holds. You know, I kind of like the long run. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started running, man, I couldn't go 100 feet, 200 feet, 50 feet. I mean, I was just winded. Had nothing in me. But now that I've been running consistently, even just the last 10 days, 2 weeks, man, I got my endurance back a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? I can bang out a 11, 12 minute mile. I can do 10 if I'm really pushing it. Used to be able to do better, but also had much different conditions. Like the start, I was about 10 pounds lighter, something like that. And it was warm. It wasn't fucking ice. Freezing. All that shit. I've been running for a few months, so I'm feeling good. It's tougher now. I'm still doing it. But I think the point I was trying to get to was that, you know, doing that 5K, man, it's really, I mean, I consider that to be the bare minimum for going on a run. I mean, why are you gonna lace your shit up, put your shorts on, get all dressed, stay hydrated and shit, to go around a mile or half a mile? I mean, well, halfway, but done already done half a mile right now. It's nothing. Don't get me wrong, if you're just starting out, if you're just a kid, That's awesome, man. But you can't stay at that introductory level. You know, you gotta graduate past it. You gotta move on. That first mile, even just getting up and doing something consistently, that's huge. But you can't just stay there. You gotta keep pushing it a little more every day. That's how you get better. That's how you get shit done. You gotta keep it going. Uphill, downhill, it don't matter. Whew. Man, I am locked in right now. I have been going, no breaks, for like, damn, almost 2 miles. Which ain't much to say, but compared to who I was earlier, what it was yesterday, shit, what it was this morning, it's pretty fucking good. I got a good pace, I got a good time. Honestly, if I picked it up just a little bit more, had a little bit more in me, I'd be at probably a sub 35K tonight. Because I had 2.5 miles at 27 minutes. So I would have had to have booked it a 5-minute mile to do that. But if I just shaved, I don't know, a minute off each mile, pushed a little harder, then I'm right there. So we're gonna keep pushing, we're gonna keep going. Second 5K of the day, baby. So I usually walk up this hill. It's kind of a bitch, but I'm at 2.8 miles. I gotta push myself. I'm not gonna walk up this hill. I'm not gonna get home, put my feet up, take a shower, and go, good job walking up that hill. Gotta push. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be the end of the day. And I wanna look back and know I put in some fucking work. I put in some fucking effort. I did not push myself nearly as hard as I could have in that first run. That's why I gotta do the second one. Gotta keep it going. Pretty good end of the day, guys. Friend, buddy. Got that last 3 miles in. That was huge. Mentally. That was big. I needed that. You know, because I was sitting down. Man, I don't know. I was sitting down. I was playing Fortnite, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I was like, I don't feel like I did it. Whatever it is, right? I just didn't feel like I had hit that point. Like, I did my 3 miles. It was an alright workout. I didn't push myself anything crazy. But I didn't cut myself any slack either. But I was sitting down. I was like, I gotta go back out there. And I'm glad that I did. That was another 3 miles. That's 6 miles today, which is awesome. It's the first day since I started recording myself every day that I actually did what I said I was gonna do, which is run 2 5Ks in the day. Looking forward to the day when fucking this shit ain't chilling anymore, but that's slowly going too, and I'm feeling better. You know, like my back, my core, whatever I can say I have for a core. My head looked weird right there. My arms, like everything's like all my muscles. I feel like they're getting like a good workout, and I just feel them a little bit more. You know, I'm feeling a little tenser. I'm feeling a little bit stronger. I'm feeling better. I think that's what matters. That's what matters most. There was some kind of there was some study or something like that. I hate when sentences start that way. I hate when sentences start with, oh, well, there was a study that said. Because, dude, really, did you go down to the library and fucking pull out an academic journal and sit down and read all of the studies? Or did you just hear that someone said there was a study once? Which I think is probably more truthful for the story I'm going to tell. So I had heard once that there was a study that observed injuries in senior citizens, especially ones that fell, and they found that lean muscle mass was like the primary indicator for any recovery, like whether they recovered at all for the rest of their life, and then if they did, to the degree to which they recovered and how quickly they did. Lean body mass was like the leading thing. So, you know, you don't realize how little actual lean body mass you have until you put it to work. And you see how quickly you get just depleted or tired or groggy. And I think that was kind of what was happening to me. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty tired right now. It's 11:30 at night. I'm usually up till like 1 or 2, sometimes later. At least lately I have been. That's like year. I've just been up. I don't know. But, you know, I want to make sure that I'm creating a good base and then maintaining it and growing it for the rest of my life. Because the day's going to come when it's like, you know, I'm going to be like 58 and, you know, the chances of becoming fit in your 50s is pretty minimal, unfortunately. And I'm only like 20 years away from that. Less than 18 years away from being 50 this year. I'm going to be 32 this year, which means in 18 years I'll be 50 years old. So what kind of a 50-year-old am I going to be if I make it? Am I going to be fat 50-year-old dude? Am I going to be fit 50-year-old dude? What kind of life do I want to look back on? Because, like, if my life ended right now, I would say I'd be pretty grateful. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be pretty grateful, but there was definitely more I could have fucking done. And there's definitely more I gotta do. And I want to be healthy and fit and active and ready and positive and good and up and all that shit. You know, I don't want to be experiencing all the rest of life feeling tired or feeling weak or feeling like, you know, just shitty. So that is a privilege that not many people ever get, and I'm going to work really hard so that I can try to attain it and maintain it and express appreciation for it by not squandering it, throwing it all away. That's my strategy. And that's translating into other parts of my life too. You know, I'm getting back into being a little bit more financially responsible. Not blowing all my money every chance I got. Which I never really did anyways, but, you know. You start to, you pick up on bad habits and stuff like that. I don't mean blow all my money. I mean, like, you know, fucking, I'll go grocery shopping and I'll get, you know, two bags of chips or something like that on the way out the door. And just a little dumb, you know, $5 here and there adds up. So, but with my running and everything, that's really kind of curtailed, I think, a lot of that spending, a lot of that shit. So, that's it, man. We're gonna get a few more good miles in tomorrow. Depending on how I feel in the morning, because I'm probably gonna have a bit of a hard time bouncing back tomorrow, just because of how much I'm pushing myself now. Depending on how we feel, we might go for 5 miles. If not, we'll just stick with our 3, which is, there's no problem doing that, considering the effort being put in and the hard work and all that shit so far this year. I think I'm at about 43 miles for this so far for this year. So, I mean, if I went 7 miles tomorrow, which I'm not gonna do, but, you know, I could do I might end this month doing over 50 miles, which would be really, really cool. You know, about a year ago, when I started running, over a year ago? It was a little less than a year ago. It was about a year ago I started running. And you know, at that point, I never even run like a mile. I never run consciously. I had it since like high school. I mean, there was a lemon water, dude. There was a hot minute. There was a short time where I did do some running. But that was mostly like I'd run like a mile or something. Like I would just sweat. It wasn't anything like I'm doing now. But like I hadn't run a mile. Like I hadn't literally ever run a mile in my life. I don't think. First time I ran a mile, I was 30 years old. Which is crazy to think. 31 years old. But I don't know, dude. I'm just rambling at this point. But what's the point that I'm trying to get to? I think what I'm trying to say is that it's crazy that I might be running 50 miles this month, which is more miles than I ever thought I would run in a year, or like my whole life. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's just those little things add up. Those little, a couple miles here and a couple miles there, over time add up. Just like a couple hair follicles here, a few hair follicles there, might add up to a full head of hair. We'll see. Not gonna happen though. Come a little closer.